Hello, thank you for being here. So today I wanted to talk about karma because this word brings a lot of fear and confusion to a lot of us still. Let's start by reminding ourselves that karma is just a concept, and this concept came from this inclination to try to explain this life unfolding in front of us. So still there is a residual sense of separation even on this concept, and ultimately also is trying to describe what some people from the materialistic point of view call destiny. But let's even really go deeper into what karma is. So karma just means literally action, but that action is not only referring to what we do, it's referring to every single experience, to every single way that we embody ourselves from a body-mind perspective. So every single thought that I have, feeling, word that I express, action that I take, everything that I'm embodying, yes, from this body-mind, that is karma. So, but if I'm embodying this body-mind from the sense of separation, everything will seem something to be afraid of. Because remember that if we live from the idea of ourselves and not from our true being, there is always fear. So that's why even this word comes into place, because hey, if I behaved bad yesterday, I know that some bad karma is going to unfold in front of me eventually. Yeah, so that's the way that we live. So you see, this is still this sense of separation that is not making any sense, because ultimately in terms of energy, let's think about consciousness like this infinite energetic field. So if I'm not vibrating coherently with my own being, of course everything will seem like incoherent and misaligned, and I receive these bad signs like I'm not really tuned to myself. You see, I'm in the wrong radio station. But if I'm really abiding as myself, even if it's filtered through a body mind, all I see, all that I experience, all that I embody is myself, taking different appearances, shapes and forms. But I'm not going to get confused about good or bad karma, because if we go in this next layer, what is good or bad karma? Who determines what is good karma or bad karma? This is again duality. So we should really look this karma word just to try to explain how through a filter which is limited from this body mind, which is limited, this awareness, which is unlimited, is expressing itself. But there is nothing outside of me because I'm infinite. So all these appearances are just that, appearances. I'm not going to confuse with what I'm not, you see, with these shapes and forms, or trying to see that there is something that has independent existence apart from myself. If my lenses of perception from this body-mind are completely transparent, if I'm resting as myself, and every single thing that I'm experiencing is coming from that transparency, the word karma loses its own sense. Because why eventually I will need a word to describe my own embodiment of my own creation, let's say like that. There is no sense of that. So karma ultimately, at least on my point of view, is still bringing us into this residual sense of separation that I need this word to try to explain the vibrations that I'm embodying through this body mind. Everything is vibrating, right? So if I'm incoherent because I'm coming from a place of fear, I'm not going to transparently express myself, experience myself. I'm going to experience everything from fear. So of course I can expect this, I'm fearful of this, I'm confused about that. I think that this is the object, I'm the subject, experience things from the outside point of view. So that's why we usually need that word karma, because still we are trapped in this good or bad, better or worse, and life is something that is happening to me, instead of realizing that life is myself, experienced through the limited filters of a body mind, a limited mind and limited senses, this sensorial embodiment. But as long as my lenses of perception are completely authentic, I don't have any residual sense of duality, of illusion, everything will appear as myself. There is only the awareness that is left always in any experience. That's the only ultimate reality of any experience, the awareness of it. So I'm not going to get confused. And also I'm going to even realize, you see, the more that I clean this conditioning from the I thought, that this word doesn't even have any sense anymore, because it's still coming from the materialistic point of view, from duality. So karma is just your own embodiment, your own beautiful expression in motion from the filters of a body-mind. So karma is yourself ultimately. So I hope this served you well. And remember that you have all the ways to contact me in the description box below if you want me to hold space for you in your spiritual journey. And all the love, all the gratitude, kisses.